What a game we have coming up here. A top 10 team perhaps walking right into a trap. As any fan of college football knows, when you go on the road, you never know what you might run into. Welcome to the home of the Alabama Crimson Tide. Tuscaloosa, Alabama, Saban Field at Bryant-Denny Stadium. Alabama about to kick off to get things started. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So Arkansas's offense makes its way onto the field to open this game. And are we ever lucky to see these two great quarterbacks in action here today? And Jesse, it won't be long before we'll see them squaring off on Sundays.
Yeah, these guys can both stress the defense for similar reasons, and we've seen it all year long, right? Both guys have tremendous arm talent, and both guys can hurt you running the football as well. So these defenses are really going to have to be careful with how they try and defend these two quarterbacks, David. This one could come down to which guy has the ball last.
Yeah, which is really, really cool. A big
picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. He was hoping for the pick six. Instead, he got it down to the 16-yard line.
This is a team that believes they're way better than what their record indicates. I know they've got a losing record coming into this one, but they felt like they could make some plays early in this one and show the rest of the country just how good they are. Phenomenal job on defense. On the opening drive, getting the pick, and now setting the offense up here early. Great field position.
And that's your goal. Separate man from ball. Try to get your shoulder in there on the catch point and really give him something to think about. Physically jar that football and knock it out. Nice job by the defender.
Grab behind the line. It's Horton. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. The Crimson Tide looking for a big play to convert on third down. Looking to throw it, Simpson. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. The holder will kneel down at the 29, making it a 39-yard attempt. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And the first points of the day come on that field goal. So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Makes a move. He's on the loose. And there he goes. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. He is headed to the sideline with a little bounce in his step after scoring on that kick return.
And he should have some bounce in his step. How about the effort, weaving in and out, covering all that space. Great blocking on the play, and he does the rest. You don't put guys back deep that can't roll. And you could see when he got in the open field, he rolled out.
The Tide offense rolls onto the field. A little bit of feeling each other out. They're down 7-3 as they open this drive. Looking to throw on first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Cuevas. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down. Passing game kept his drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Looking downfield on first down. That's caught. It's Miller. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give on the option. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. They'll run this play from the pistol. Caught in the backfield. It's Lewis. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Dropping back, it's Simpson. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield. The Crimson Tide will bring the punt team on the field. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Wanted to make sure not to give them a chance for a return as it goes out of bounds. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. Off to a good start here and back to work now with a 7-3 lead. Quarterback making checks. Off the play fake on first down to throw. He's going to let it go. Makes the grab on the right. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Razorbacks!
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
He'll bring it out. It's Adams. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. The give is to Miller. Knocked down behind the line. Boy, he powered through one tackler, but there were more there to greet him. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Unloads it left. Wide open downfield. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Running to Green. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Offense in a bunch formation. Handoff from the gun. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Alabama with a lot of ground to cover here on 3rd and long. The corners are walked up tight. Looking downfield, it's Simpson. And they fail to hook up on 3rd down. They bring the punter onto the field now. Second time today they've been forced to punt. Makes the catch, wants to make a move upfield. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. Wants to adjust the pattern. To the air on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Jones. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Makes the grab. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. New set of downs after the completion. Wants to throw on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions when the QB's throwing the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion.
The Tide crowd rolling noise down on the Saban field on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Finds a man on the right. He's pushed out of bounds inside the 40 at the 38, and these guys are on the move. The Razorbacks are rolling down the field. It's a reverse. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Arkansas! They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance.
One of the things I love about reverse plays is you take advantage of the defense's fast flow. And when they saw the ball going one way, everybody started running that. And all of a sudden they flip it to the receiver on the reverse going back the other way. He's got way too much speed for anybody to catch up. It's a really good play call and good timing on that play call as well.
Back to throw, it's Simpson. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Got it in stride at the 15. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation and timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. They'll get this drive started from their own 26. Might be changing the route. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Snags it on the right. Lots of room to... Touchdown, Razorbacks! A great catch and run for 6.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They scored fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
Miller with the ball. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. To the air on second down. Quick completion on the out. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat lines. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on third down. Wide receiver going in motion. Looking downfield, it's Simpson. He ended up going backwards on the play, and they will not convert that third down. Looks as if the Tide will punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Fields the punt and looking for daylight. Well, they finally stop him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. The give to the back. Hard running there. Got enough for the first. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. They've got it down to the 32. 1st and 10 coming. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Had it in his hands, and he dropped it. Thought he had another big play and interception. He'll have to settle for the PBU. It's second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. The give to the tailback. Turning it on. Stop is made at the 22. A 10-yard pickup and a first down just outside the red zone. And the Razorbacks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Under heat, and he gets rid of it. He gets rid of it, but I don't think they're going to let him get away with that. Nope, here comes the flag. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Line getting set on second down. They send the tight end in motion. Second down, they'll go to the air. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game.
It feels like everything this play caller has called has worked so far in this first half of the offense. They've generated a really nice lead, lighting up.
And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Arkansas.
The defense knew coming into this game they were going to have their hands full. Not only did they have to worry about these running backs in the running game, they had to worry about the quarterback as well. On designed runs and on scrambles, they didn't have an answer for him right there.
On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Here comes that Alabama offense. They They went 3 and out last time. Now they'll look for some plays that work. Finds his tight end.
Nice quick throw there. It's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on the end.
It's complete. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line. His offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Back to throw, it's Simpson. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. Back to pass on second down. Good timing on the quick out. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there. He's still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. Alabama will bring the punt team on the field. They'll look to pin him deep. That thing goes straight up like a rocket. Tell the blimp guys to look out. And the returner will be brought down. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Looking to throw on first down. Looking for a deep man. And the pass is incomplete, and there's a penalty flag down, and no big secret why. That receiver was being mauled by the defender.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referees caught it.
Looking downfield on first down. Shoots it to the left. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Got it in the middle. It's Horton. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. Last completion moves the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Looking for a man. It's Simpson. Fires to the big fella. And an absolutely fearless tackle. Giving up size. Still got him on the turf. Alabama with a multitude of options on second and short. Back to pass. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. They'll send out the kicker here. Looks as if this will be a 51-yard attempt. Kick is good. The offense has 3 points to show for the drive. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, your game is a big one, but so is this battle right now inside the Mountain West. Colorado State is in front. They've led for most of the way. However, Cam the Ram isn't exactly putting this one in the win column just yet. They're up by 7 over UNLV. Just another week in the Mountain West where the only constant is chaos. Fellas?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. He uncorks a laser deep down the middle. Finds some room. Touchdown, Razorbacks! And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching him.
And man, the defense really needed to stop there. They needed to create some momentum, get the ball back to the offense before the half. But the offense does their job, and they continue to pile on, continue to create momentum. There's going to have to be some questions answered at half with this squad because it's been a struggle in the first half.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Defense showing blitz. Will they bail out of it? Scanning the field, it's Simpson. Fires to the big fella. Moves it out to the 34-yard line. A nice 15-yard gain on that one. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Looking to throw on first down. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. They'll immediately call timeout. They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. Timeout called here by the defense is the first one they've used this half. They'll move the wide receiver. The give is to Miller. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Punt is in the air on fourth down. Let's see what he can do with it. Slips through the line. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. The Hawks send that offense back onto the field. And with the ball in a spot like this, David, they might try to get something on the board before the break.
Oh, great opportunity to be aggressive. Find those couple plays you like. Push the ball down the field. At least try to get a field goal here, Cameron.
That's it, David. Just a couple of first downs here could be enough to steal 3 points before this half is over.
Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Grabbed over the middle. It's Brown. He's down at the 25-yard line. Waning moments of the first half. It is a first down. This will likely be the last play of the half. To the air. It's Green. Quickly complete. Now the connection takes it to the 11. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Fellas, you've been calling a great one today from there in Tuscaloosa. And it's clear the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Guys, here comes that Alabama offense onto the field. Got blown out in the first half and now just desperate to find anything to generate momentum here in the third quarter.
It just starts with one play, though. You just need one thing to go right for this offense to start to build that momentum, and then that becomes infectious for the defense, for special teams. Everything can change. It just takes one play.
It really can't.
Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Crimson Tide will bring the punt team on the field. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. Hauls it in, looking for space. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stops. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. Making side adjustments here. To the air, it's Green. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. And the DB making a huge play, knocking it away downfield.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game. Throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense because he's got elite track speed. He's going to blow the combine up in the 40-yard dash because of his wheels. Not able to connect with the quarterback on that one, but you know he has the defense's attention.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Buying some time. Finds his man. It's Russell.
Well, look, this quarterback has struggled a little bit in this game with interceptions. Maybe he was being too greedy early on that time. Made a real good decision. I'll tell you what, that's a nice catch by the running back because that ball's in the air a long time. You're throwing it all the way out to the flat like that. He looked like a receiver making that catch and getting extra yards.
Looking to throw for it. Gets it to him on the screen. That'll be enough for the first down, and they'll mark it at the 48. The Razorbacks come to the line with a new set of downs.
And just no hesitation there by the quarterback, right? Primary target not open, so find your check down. Where's my running back? Yeah, I know I'm under pressure. I know I'm going to get hit, but I'm not taking a sack. I'm going to find a way for us to get a few extra yards here.
And the Razorbacks have their offense in high gear. To the air on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's clapped. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
Lost to fire on second down. Lets it fly deep downfield. And good hands there by the defense on that shot to the end zone.
And this QB's had some success, man, throwing the football to the end zone. Like 3 touchdown passes today. Nice job by the defense responding, right? Don't give up more big plays. Understand he's going to be aggressive and take shots.
Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. Back to pass, it's Green. Grab near the marker, it's Anthony. And he'll go down, but he has enough for the first down.
And the slant is really a difficult route to defend against if you're a DB in man coverage, especially when you have no help on the inside. So if you're the offense and you continue seeing that coverage, you might as well keep attacking it just like that.
Snap's going to come from the 23 on 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Jones. And the defense jumps on him. They get that turnover.
Nice heads-up play by the defense to jump on that ball after he got popped out.
The Tide offense rolls onto the field. A rather unproductive series last time, 3 and out, and they'll try to do better this time around. Makes the grab. It's Williams. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there.
Good job reading the defense by the quarterback on that RPO. He waited to see how the defense was going to play the run. He saw defenders bite up close to the line of scrimmage, and right away he knew he had the slant throw right in behind him.
Give to the back. Alabama will get the first down.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down, and they got to keep that up here in the second half.
Wants to go up top on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Bernard.
Well, they execute the end route. How about the arm strength by the QB? That was an absolute bullet on that completion.
Sends it back in motion. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Washington. He's out across the 40, out of bounds at the 41, and execution continues to be key. They'll put it in play from the 41 on first down.
Well, a great job by the quarterback understanding where the pressure was coming from and understanding where his outlet was. And, David, you know, it's demoralizing, I expect, from a defensive standpoint when you think you've dialed up the blitz and you think you're getting home.
Yeah, and you're doing what you can to try to pressure the QB, and you're bringing extra guys. Sometimes that comes at a sacrifice, and you can see he got the matchup he wanted, took advantage of it, didn't get flustered. That was the biggest thing. Like most QBs, sometimes when that blitz comes, they'll get flustered really quickly and make a bad decision. He stayed calm, made the right read, made the right decision.
Fires left, and that one's incomplete.
These defensive linemen have tents in the backfield. Goodness gracious, they're camping out back there, hitting the quarterback time and time again. When you've sacked him this much, of course he's going to be flustered. Of course he wants to get rid of the football.
The Crimson Tide looking for a big play to convert on third down. To the air, it's Simpson. Right on the money. He stopped short, and it's fourth down. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. Looks as if the Tide will punt it away. Trying to play a little field position with that high punt. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. Let's see if they can put together a drive starting from their own 28. Looking to throw on first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Green. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. And it seems to be a lot easier for the quarterback to find this guy than it is for the defense.
Yeah, and I think this is a guy, Reese, that you can split him out. You can feel comfortable getting the football as many ways as possible because he is one of those matchup problems. Linebackers aren't going to be able to run with him, so try to find ways to maximize that little guy's speed and athletic ability.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Caught near the sticks, it's Jones. Love to see these third down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Looking downfield on first down. He put it out there for him, and this senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection.
Well, they're trying to attack the middle of the field. That time the ball a little too high for his wide receiver, and it falls incomplete.
Catch in the middle, it's Platt. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the fourth quarter. We reach the break. Arkansas has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. Got a man, it's Blake.
God, he's annoying to play against. You think about it as a defense, I'm trying to cage you in, trying to keep you in the pocket, and then he's just whoop, 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 spinning all over the place, getting outside the pocket, making plays, and then you got to go chase him again, and again, and again. Just wears you out.
Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. The Razorbacks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Grabbed in the middle, it's Blake. And you got to get hats around this dude. He finds the crease. He's down to the 27. Now on second down. Looking to throw, it's Green. Grab near the marker, it's Brown. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
And this offense throwing the ball has just been up and down the field all game long. They're now approaching 450 yards passing on the day.
He's got it on the run. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down.
Man, this dude's flown by 200, flown by 300, and now thrown by 400. Almost 400.
And he'll finish the run and the end zone. Touchdown, Arkansas. They extend this fourth quarter lead, and now they are staring at a 7-game winning streak.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me or I should get conserved because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over.
Oh, what vision. Just a tremendous return. Great run, great speed and vision to really set up this offense. He almost got totally loose on that one. He'll try to do it himself. Across the 25, he's got room. Good run on the play, and he slides to avoid the hit. Now inside the 20, 1st and 10 from the 18. Looking to throw on 1st down. And his first pass is incomplete.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback and this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops. Just not in sync, and that's why they find themselves trailing by a lot right here late in the game.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground.
It was so important this offense was able to find a way to get in the rhythm, and the running game is now helping that. 2 straight punts on their previous 2 drives. This drive, though, they're having a little bit more success. Big reason why is this running back. He's been able to find some creases to run through, and it's really helping out this offense.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. From the gun, give on the inside. They rode their running back, but he could not make it. It'll be 4th down. They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive. Dead center perfect. I wouldn't say they cut into the deficit. They sort of microscopically edged off the deficit. Still a mountain to climb.
Number 38, set to kick it away.
Let's see what he can do with the return. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, David. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
That's caught. It's Russell. Dragged down at the 30 after a 5-yard gain. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 30. Dropping back, it's Green. Makes the catch, it's Blake.
And this offense continuing to spin the football, man, continuing to add to a great day. They built this big lead. They've shown you a variety that they can do a lot of really, really good things. And I like it, man. Continue to throw the football. Continue to be who you are. It's the defense's job to stop you.
He rifles one deep down the right side.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know lots went wrong, but let's live in this moment and try to be great right here to end the game.
This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the 1st down. Wants to keep it in the air. He's going for it all. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. This one's complete. Stopped at the 47-yard line, a 10-yard gain, and they'll move the markers. To the air on 1st down. Quickly out to the tight end. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. And the Razorbacks come to the line with a new set of downs.
Get ready. Set.
Wants to throw on 1st down. Catch in the middle. It's Blake. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on 1st down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. He's got him. He goes out of bounds right at the 15-yard line. Razorbacks come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. To the air, it's Green. He wants it all. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the O.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Got the first down and still on his feet. Speeding down the left side. He's at the top. And he crosses the goal line and gets the touchdown, but way too little, way too late. They still do count it for 6.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Makes the grab. It's Anthony. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. And now on 2nd down for this offense. If there's time to pad the stats. Throw to the sideline, and it's complete, and they've got a big play. Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter